Just watch me. Yeah, just watch me on YouTube.
Wings out.
You watching me?
Watching that, bro. I'm gonna take my make off, right?
Uh,
How long gonna do it for? I'm gonna hit you.
I'll tell you when. You can keep the mic on, just flip the thing up. Why you take it off?
No.
This man, I can't hear shit, bro. What the fuck? Bro, mute your mic, bro. Flip your thing up. It's that simple. Alright. So let's say I'm fighting this dude right here, right? I'm fighting this dude. This is what I would do. This is what I would do. I do something like this. Like you could just go in and out. Like always know that you have to reload. If I'm fighting this dude right here, whatever, he's right here, and say he's chasing me, right? Say he's chasing me, right? I do something like this. I come over here, go behind here, and now I come over here. Oh, he disappeared. So like that. Say he's chasing me, right? I do something like this. He's chasing me. I go like this.
Wings up.
No, I wouldn't fly. I lied. I was trying to be fancy. But say he's chasing me and shit, whatever. You know, I'll just do something like this. Like this. And then say he stops right there, right? That's what I would do. I'll do something like this. I'll do something like this. Like, I don't know, it's just you have to be slippery. But like, I'm trying to show you something better. Probably better over here. I don't like these little individual things.
We can cruise over here.
I'll show you something like, I'll show something like this actually, right? So like if somebody's right here, right, somebody right there,
we can cruise
so I
over
would do.
here.
Because at the end of the day, once your crosshairs on them, you're good. All you just press L2. So this motion right here, and make sure your crosshairs on them. You put that's in the way, but see, whenever I change position, I always look at them. Always look at them. Always looking at them. Regardless of what, I'm looking at them. I'm never gonna be like this and then run like this and he's attacking me up. That's dumb. As soon as I'm fighting him, especially if I'm in open space, I have no other choice. You feel me? So I'll do something like this. Nah, I don't like that shit. I'm about to put the bots on to show you real quick. Probably be easy.
Wings out.
Fly away.
Wings up.
That didn't work. Did it work? I don't think it worked. I don't think it works. Fuck, I don't know why it's not working.
Wings out.
guess they did change it off for this season. Oh, well, it's not there no more for that reason.
Jump drive in position. Phasing. Going to phase.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
Yo, I'm at the movement aiming part, and for some reason I can't change my movement and aiming.
Oh, why you trying to change it for though?
But I feel like my dude is too slow. Like, why I change it, but it's my liking.
Well, I'm saying, how does it feel to you? Does it feel slow?
It feels like it goes a little faster, like I'm trying to mad slow, yo. That's how it feels.
Alright, so hold on. So like, when you shooting, right? When you shooting like this, right? When you shooting, could you do this real quick? Could you do that? Like, look at my screen. Look at my screen on the on your phone, whatever you on it.
Nah, I can't.
Look it. I didn't do nothing. Look it. So like, when I come out, I could hip fire, or I could just hold L2, right? So look at my movement. So look at always face him. You have to run away a little bit, but always face him. Don't ever be fighting them and then run back like this, cause then they're gonna just hit you up. You know what I'm saying? And when you are fighting them, right? When you are fighting them, be mindful of, okay, I'm running, he's behind me, and let's say you're right here, and like where you're at is the enemies, right?
Helmet
Where you're
here.
at is the enemies.
Let's go this way.
They shooting at me. It's best to not just run straight. It's best to run all right here, because this is blocking me.
Listen, let's move
So
here.
always when you're running, always if enemies is over here somewhere,
Let's explore this way.
I'm gonna want to be like right here. Like I'm gonna want to be close to here. If anything, I wanna just, it's a natural. I'm just close to here. I'm gonna be right here, because if I'm right here, they might still be able to shoot me. If they're over here,
something good this way.
they'll be able to shoot me. So as soon as I come over here, I just make sure that I always got cover. And bro, when you get hit up, bro, you have to heal. So like, for example, bro, if we fighting, right? You and I fighting right now, right? Bang. We fighting, right? So you and I fighting, and I'm one shot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get through, and I'm gonna just try to pop a hell, like real. I'm gonna pop a hell. Well, my power's not down, so I can't really show you. But shoot me a little bit. Shoot me a little bit. Dog. I don't see the point of that, bro. Nah, you did, but it's cool because you can't kill me, so it makes sense. Yo, so look at, since my power is down, right? I'm gonna pick somebody who I'm gonna pick Bangalore, right? So. I'm good. Nah, hell no. Yo, B. So like, shoot me a little bit. But down the cable, bro. Shoot me a little bit.
Taking fire.
Alright, right. So bang, right? Yo, B, chill. So right. Look at. If we're fighting this shit, right? And I'm hard. Look at. That's what I can do. Just don't show me. I'm just gonna show you real quick. So I'm up. First of all, I'm trying not to be open. What's I'm gonna do? Shoot at me. See, look, I'm gonna come over here. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to kill you. But look at that was perfect example of the movement that I was just trying to show you. Change legend. Oh no. Toggle. So bro, if you go online after this, you'll see my movement. All I'm doing is just trying to just hit you up in different spots. Like I come over here, I'm shooting, bang. Then I come over here, it's the same thing. My sight's gonna be on you and I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna come over here. If I'm hurt, right? So you fighting, right? You fighting, right? And I'm hurt. I'm gonna pop a smoke. And I'm gonna heal up. I'm just trying to find a good spot. You feel me? If we fighting this shit, and we in close combat, so we fighting this shit, whatever, we fighting. I'll get cover, pop a smoke, come this way. You don't know where I'm at. You have no idea. I'll come over here, pop a hell. By the time you come over here, I should have some kind of more power than what I do have now. I should be able to fight you more. But let's fight a little bit. I just want to show you something. Like movement and shit. But it don't matter what gun you get. I'm just trying to show you something real quick. So like we won't even have to put the thing on. Let's just fight like this, where like I can't kill you, you can't kill me. Alright, so go to controller. Start settings, controller.
I need to heal.
And go to look sensitivity. The look sensitivity is for the movement left and right. Oh, not allow you to. Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
The whole movement aiming is all blocked off except for that. All the way down
Chill. Trying to see something. Oh, that was a boss. Come on, I'll show you better. But like pretty much, right? I'm right here, right? I have cover right here. I come out, shoot, bang. Oh, I gotta reload. Always, all you gotta do is just focus on shooting. Pretty much this exercise. You shoot them, and then you reload. You get cover and reload. That's exercise. And try to change up on them. You gotta go at the same spot every time. So for example, look at my screen real quick. I know it's a little delayed, but look at my screen. So look at, for example, if I'm right here, right? Let me film real quick. Alright. If I'm right here, right? And I have this cover, right? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. All I want to do is peek. It's peek. And this red thing, my cursor is everything. That's everything to me. I'm not gonna come here. I'm not gonna run to him and then try to turn and shoot him. Cause I see that you do that a lot. You fighting somebody and you'll run, like, especially around the corner. That's what you'll do. You run around the corner, and then you probably shoot. Oh, sorry. You run around the corner, probably with a gun in your hand. Run around the corner, and then you do like this. That 2 seconds that you're still like that you're doing this, he's fucking you up every time. You do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You be running, and then you pull your gun and you try to shoot, and your power's already halfway dead, right? Rather doing that, you do this. Because you know that right there, you can just do like this. You could, cause only time I run this if I slide, right? But you can do this. You could hit him up right there, and then hit him up right there, and then slide over. Like just try to mix that whatever. But like don't ever like just run around the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look at last thing. So like if I have this cover right here, right? If I have this cover, that's what I would do. Oh, he probably about to die. Alright. Look at it. That's what I would do. So I do if he's right there, I miss my shot, so that's how I would do. I'll hit him up some more. Like I don't know, it's just like and even if you're close, bro, you don't have to just hold L2 the whole time and just do like this. Cause you do that a lot, you just do like this. You know what I'm saying? If you do hold L2, make sure you strafing. Make sure you And yo, it helps out. I see people online do it. After you while you holding L2 and you hit them, then don't hold L2 no more. For a quick second, just go to the left side and bring it right back. Like that helps out. Cause doing that, you're going a little faster. But obviously change it up. So like you might go left one time, you might go right one time. So it's like you might be like this. Oh, he's about to die. So look at, especially if you got cover scene better, especially with shotgun, cause shotgun's like this. Like cover the whole time. Cover the whole time. Yo, the only time I don't have cover is when I'm shooting. But look at when I'm reloading, I have cover every time. Cover the whole time. Oh, watch this. Watch this real quick. The last thing I'm gonna show you. So cover the whole time, right? So look, cover the whole time. So I'll do something like this. Oh well. Now see, I reload. I'm in cover. See, every time I reload, I get cover. Every time. Every time. Right here. I see him. You right here, like right here. I would hit him. Look at even right here. Tap fell down and I came here, right? I'm not gonna just be out here and shooting him. That's stupid. This is my cover.
Let's shift our
So when I
orbits
do
that
fight
way.
him, it's like this. That's my cover right there. And then who that call me? Was that you? Oh no. So that's pretty much it, bro. It's like no one to get no one to reload and get cover. I was only focused on hitting my shots. I should have been. Well, R99, it's a litter gun. You could be like, hit him up. Oh, I think I'll stop reloading. Oh, that's
I'm out of shotgun ammo.
alright. I look at so like R99 is lit. You just hit him up. Look at him. That took too long.
Grenade deployed. I think we could all use a pick-me-up. Singularity deployed. Mind your balance. Grenade! Grenade out!
At this point, he's like done.
Slinging an arc star. Arc star out. Grenade! Grenade spotted. Tossing thermite. Rejuvenating.
Are you there? Okay.
Thermite out. Grenade deployed. Downed. Back up and good to go. Grenade out. Arcstar. Flinging an Arcstar. Arcstar. Tossing a thermite. Flinging thermite.
Yo, even the grenades, bro. I'm just trying to practice on like aiming them right. Cause if we don't practice aiming at the grenades when we in game, it ain't gonna land how we want it to land. But I'm really starting to learn how to stick people.
Flinging an Arcstar. Arcstar. Arcstar out. Grenade flung. Grenade deployed. Grenade flung.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Alright, I tell you, like, relax, bro. Damn. Of course. Bro, the sentence I have is look sensitivity 3. No. Everything? I'm doing from gameplay. So
Compact one, third one, second one, right?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Compact on, third one, second one. First one, second one, right?
So
See your screen, bro.
you said what?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you how to do it easy so I can understand. So if there's two of them, say compact. So if you say first one, second one, third one, second one, first one, second one, second one, second one, first one, second, like you know what I'm saying?
So
That's it.
alright. So we on gameplay, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying first, second, nothing. I'm just say if I say default on, you see it. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. So default on, then XW with XW shield icon, the last one. Then both default on, minimap rotation off, on, off, toggle,
Hold on. Default, obituaries on, minimap off.
weapons. So after the minimap, the weapons is on, then off, off, then toggle 3D, on, off, disabled, enabled. The cross platform is blank. Performance displays off, enabled, default, off, normal, off.
Hold on. Is it try
Color,
Genopia?
huh?
Colorblind mode, what's that?
Oh, I heard that that's supposed to help though. See the enemies, honestly.
What is that?
It's to help you see the enemies.
What is it though?
I don't
Ananopia?
I don't know. I'm just telling
You
you.
have it off.
Yeah, it's off. Off, off, no, off, off, normal, off, off.
Alright.
Alright.
Those like 10 things that I just changed that wasn't what yours was.
Oh, okay. So it might help out. So button layout, default. Oh no, no, button layout. Mine's different. I shoot my R1. Things easier because my finger's right is right naturally on the R1 and I want to shoot. I don't want to put my finger a half centimeter back to shoot. So you want my controller presets too?
No, I want mine to be
All right. So stick layout default. Interact reload button reload. I mean tap to use and reload. It's the third one.
Yep.
So toggle hold on.
Toggle, hold on. Yep.
Yep, none.
Yeah, no, I have it too.
Menu cursor. I don't think there's a number for this shit. But
As small as possible.
menu cursor speed? No, that's why that's the reason why you loot your boxes. Oh, that's probably the menu. I don't know if the boxes too. But nah, you want that to be so you see the arrow in the first bar. You saw it's like 5 bars? Like this says none. Yeah. So you want it in between the left arrow pointing left and the first bar. Alright. Then my lick sensitivities will get spicy. Lick sensitivities 3. And lick sensitivity ADS is 4.
Okay.
My per optic settings, my lick sensitivity is default 3.
Then high 4.
Yep.
Yes.
Per optic ADS, huh? No, 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 no. I went to per optic settings before I would do all the spawn stuff. Per optic settings, it's right app.
Yeah.
So the top one says 3 and then it says 4 afterwards. The look, alright. Then it's on. Per optic ADS on sensitivity.
Mine's on, mine's off.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but 1x optic iron sights is 4, 2x. So pretty much they're all 4 from 1 to 6.
Oh, they all 4? Mine was all default.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what speed the default is. And then at 8 and 10, I don't use 8 and 10. It's I don't know if they have that in the game or 6 in the game. They don't. But they might. But yeah, I don't think so. Probably Kraber, but yeah. So, but the 10 and 8 is default. Rest is 4.
Alright, then response curve.
Response curve is classic.
Then none.
Look the zone. You tell me what you have. Say classic. Oh,
Click none.
oh, upper mine's large.
Alright, the large. Then movement dead zone.
Small off off.
Small, off, yep. You do advanced look controls now, right?
Advanced look control. Oh, that's off.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So videos at the highest 110.
Alright, mine's at 108. They got enabled normal.
Enabled and minimal.
Alright.
That means that I think that prevents me from having any shake in my controller. And then audio. Oh, my audio it says your changes to video center have been applied. The charge changes. I'll put yes.
Let's try and go. Yeah.
So master volumes all the way up. Sound effects volume all the way up. Delay volume all the way up.
Then 0, 0.
Exactly 0, 0, and this exactly. And then I think it should be applied. Yeah, I think it should be applied.
This feels a lot better.
You got a dip though. Hey yo, bro, and the most important advice, bro. No, yo, the least thing you want to do, right? Look, the least thing you want to do is aim at him and just see if you can kill him by shooting him. That ain't gonna help you out if you're just trying to focus on like just your aim. Like that ain't gonna help you out. What's gonna help you out is the movement. So like even like if I'm like right here, right? Come over here and get crouch with me. Yo, believe it or not, this is cover.
Best bouncer bums this way.
So I could legit shoot him a little bit, and then I could, you know what I'm saying? So like right here, him right there. Look it. I can shoot him, come over here, and yo, the whole time it's automatic, bro. As soon as I'm done shooting, I reload and I come out and get another spot. It's like for him, right? Look, for him, right? For him. Look it, for him, right on the left. Look it. I gotta do this. And I come over here. Exactly. Yo. Oh yeah. I'm coming,
I'm using
bro.
a Phoenix kit.
Make sure you don't try to kill my ass. I'll smoke if you try to die on slick. Cause you trying to leave out leave, so you might be like, yo, I'm gonna come get my last kill. I knew it was that.
Sentinel here.
Why? Alright, relax. Got you. Oh, no judgments. No. All right. Relax. All right. So we only get. Gotta believe.
Optics here, mid range. Let's go here.
Where you at?
I bet we'll find something good here.
Oh no. Go back. Oh, okay.
Pull on the trigger.
I know. I'm reloading. You do what? Do not go. That what?
Here's a pick-me-up, pals.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Yeah. I'm charged up. I know, charged up. I'm ready. Oh, you stopped short. Shit. Keep going. Alright, hold on. I'm charging up right now. Oh, I got you.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's lit.
Hey, bro, yo, when you see your power increase because of that shit, bro, it's dope.
Alright, I'm about to hit you up.
You should really get me.
I'm about to. I'm reloading. It's not charged up. Alright, go back. It's not charged up right now. Alright. Oh yeah,
They went
yep.
straight down.
Nah, that's fire. I'm trying practicing that too. Alright, hold up. Alright. I used to see one here. Damn, hold on. Different angles, different angles you got cut for different bullet drop.
Another soft landing.
Alright, I'll get you right here. It's gonna be easy. I have one more bullet. Make it count.
I'm out of sniper ammo.
Be looking. Sit down. Oh, you can't give me ammo. I won't allow you to. Still we're fighting, right? And you're around the corner. Go around the corner, right?
This way.
This what I could do. This what I could do.
Grenade.
And now push me.
Pick me up.
It should have hit you. I don't know why they hit you.
Tossing thermite.
So I mean about movement, you say you can't kill me? Say you can't kill me? Yeah, I'll kill you before you kill me, bro.
I'm out of sniper ammo.
Say you can't kill me, bro? Not even machine gun close up. See, all about movement. Look it. All about movement. I hope so. Alright, bro. Love you, bro. Can't wait to play you again in the future, bro. Alright, love you too. Alright, peace.
No, no, no.
risk rewards and those sniper entries. I'm going to be going through that by going. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be going through how to do top down practice, how to start on those higher time frames, refine all the way down to something like your 1 minute time frame, 2 minute time frame, so you can get those really high risk rewards and those sniper entries. I'm going to be going through that by going through a trade wide the top down analysis. So you can see I started on the daily, went onto the 4 hour, then went onto the 10 minute, and then I went finally onto the 1 minute. I still have a screenshot of the chart for the 1 minute. This trade did end up running for 280 pips, so it was a great trade, and it was sent out to the members that are part of our mentorship group. The mentorship group has grown immensely. We now have 130 members, which is absolutely insane. A lot of you have been taking advantage of that $140 sale. We now are only doing, we are charging $140 for lifetime access to the group, which is an absolute bargain. That will continue for a couple more days. So if you are interested, first link in the description, and that will sort you out. So yeah, as you can see the date and time that we posted it, and then if I zoom in here, you can see, the date and time that I posted it. So there's proof of that. This trade was also sent out onto the Instagram, and Instagram has grown immensely as well. You're now on nearly 600 followers. As you can see, it was posted. You can see the. So yeah, as you can see the date and time that we posted it, and then if I zoom in here, you can see, the date and time that I posted it. So there's proof of that. This trade was also sent out onto the Instagram, and Instagram has grown immensely as well. You're now on nearly 600 followers. As you can see, it was posted. You can see the before, the after, and then the proof of it being posted on the Signals chat. And I can show you that right here live. So you can see here's the daily, and then you can see the 4 hour, and then finally the 10 minutes. So there's all the proof in the world. I am also going to be having a lot of announcements, and near the end of the video I'm going to be announcing the giveaway winners. I am also going to be announcing a new giveaway where you don't have to do anything. Just a quick, I'll say it, why not, I'll just say it now. Basically, I'm going to be doing a free Zoom call for everyone here, so I'm going to be putting a Zoom link in the description that you will find that's scheduled for a time. So all of you can join and benefit from that Zoom call. However, there'll be more on that near the end of the video. So yeah, now that all of that has been said, basically I'm just going to delete everything off this chart and replay my market to right here. Then I'm obviously going to start on the high time frames, because that's the whole point of this video. We're going to show how to do top down analysis. So on CAD JPY, what did I see for the chart on CAD JPY? I started on my high time frames, as you should do. If you've watched the latest video, the most popular video that now has nearly 35,000 views, which is absolutely insane. You will notice that we always start on the higher time frames. Look at our higher time frame bias to see if there is any higher time frame bias. And as you can see here, if I zoom in for you, there is a daily POI. You can see that we have a little bit of indecision in that daily POI, right, which is a good thing, because that indicates maybe Wyckoff distributions, smart money distributing their orders before a potential sell-off, which is exactly what we have. This order block is valid because our next candle, as you can see, is an engulfing candle. Therefore, that suggests that, and that shows us that volume has increased, telling us that smart money must have gotten involved in this market. Also increased, telling candle, as you can see, is an engulfing candle. Therefore, that suggests that, and that shows us that volume has increased, telling us that smart money must have gotten involved in this market. Also, as you can see, the market has broken all types of structures to the downside. Therefore, this order block is very, very valid. Then what we have is the market come back to our order block and form a level of structure, right? The market hasn't really, the market has broken all types of structures to the downside. Therefore, this order block is very, very valid. Then what we have is the market come back to our order block and form a level of structure, right? The market hasn't really, the market has broken all types of structures to the downside. Therefore, this order block is very, very valid. Then what we have is the market come back to our order block and form a level of structure, right? The market hasn't really come into our zone yet. However, it's formed a level of structure. I didn't just find that zone. I didn't mean to make it the whole width, just that part, right? The market hasn't come into our zone. However, it has made an area of structure. What does that tell me? Now we can go down to something like the 1 hour or 4 hours. This level of structure, as you can see, has formed this area of equal highs. That means that above that level of structure, there is going to be a lot of liquidity. What does that mean? That means there's going to be a lot of resting orders that smart money can take out in order to open their own positions. What do I mean by that? I mean, if smart money want to sell this market, they need to find enough buyers that are able to buy the amount that they want to sell. An exchange, it's an exchange, it's an interaction. If I want to buy £100 million worth of Tesla stock, right, someone needs to be selling £100 million worth of Tesla stock. Therefore, we know that smart money is likely going to take out all of this liquidity, break structure to the upside, come into this area of liquidity pool whatever you want to call it, right? Take out all of that liquidity and then sell off, which is exactly what we want to happen. So we're expecting for the market to break structure to the upside, come into our daily POI, and then sell off. And if I play this market and I do that on something like the 4 hour, so you can just see it because it does take some time, right? And I play this market, you see that's exactly what this market does. It comes and breaks structure to the upside, right? It waffles around for a while and then breaks structure. There you go. You can see that the market, if I extend this line to the right, you'll see that the market smashed straight through that level of structure, indicating that all liquidity, all people selling at this zone, expecting a triple top with their stop losses maybe above here, have been stopped off, right? That's what we want to happen, so that smart money can then sell the market, because what they're going to do is they can print situations onto the market, instigating retail buying, just for them to take the opposite side of the market, which is to sell, right? And in this case, that's exactly what happens. They sell the market, right? So we've started on the daily, we've gone on to the 4 hour, we've identified an area of structure, the accumulating liquidity above that area of structure, just to then take it out on the 4 hour. Then what we can do is we can go on to something like the 10 minute, right? And what we see on the 10 minute is we see an almost perfect wipe-off distribution. And what I will do now is I will bring the market back to just before the market sells off for that distribution, so that we can start to see that distribution in a bit more detail, right? So if I just mark it out that daily POI, right, which is a good thing because that indicates maybe wipe-off distributions, smart money distributing the potential sell-off, which is exactly what we have. This order block is valid because our next candle, as you can see, is an engulfing candle. Therefore, that suggests that, and that shows us that volume has increased, telling us that smart money must have gotten involved in this market. Also, as you can see, the market has broken all types of structures to the downside. Therefore, this order block is very, very valid. Then what we have is the market come back to our order block and form a level of structure, right? The market hasn't really come into our zone yet. However, it's formed a level of structure. I didn't just refine that zone. I didn't need to make it a whole wick, just that part, right? The market hasn't come into our zone. However, it has made an area of structure. What does that tell me? Now we can go down to something like the 1 hour or 4 hour. This level of structure, as you can see, has formed this area of equal highs. That means that above that level of structure, there is going to be a lot of liquidity. What does that mean? That means there's going to be a lot of resting orders that smart money can take out in order to open their own positions. What do I mean by that? I mean, if smart money want to sell this market, they need to find enough buyers that are able to buy the amount that they want to sell. An exchange, it's an exchange, it's an interaction. If I want to buy £100 million worth of Tesla stock, right, someone needs to be selling £100 million worth of Tesla stock. Therefore, we know that smart money is likely going to take out all of this liquidity, break structure to the upside, come into this area of liquidity pool, whatever you want to call it, right? Take out all of that liquidity and then sell off, which is exactly what we want to happen. So we're expecting for the market to break structure to the upside, come into our daily POI, and then sell off. And if I play this market and I do that on something like the 4 hour, so you can just see it because it does take some time, right? And I play this market, you'll see that's exactly what this market does. It comes and breaks structure to the upside, right? It waffles around for a while and then breaks structure. There you go. You can see that the market, if I extend this line to the right, you'll see that the market smashed straight through that level of structure, indicating that all liquidity, all people selling at this zone, expecting a triple top with their stop losses maybe above here, have been stopped off, right? That's what we want to happen, so that smart money can then sell the market, because what they're going to do is they can print situations onto the market, instigating retail buying, just for them to take the opposite side of the market, which is to sell, right? And in this case, that's exactly what happens. They sell the market, right? So we've started on the daily, we've gone on to the 4 hour, we've identified an area of structure, the accumulating liquidity above that area of structure, just to then take it out on the 4 hour. Then what we can do is we can go on to something like the 10 minute, right? And what we see on the 10 minute is we see an almost perfect wipe-off distribution. And what I will do now is I will bring the market back to just before the market sells off for that distribution, so that we can start to see that distribution in a bit more detail, right? So if I just mark it out for you using the rectangle tool, this whole area right here is an area of smart money distributing their orders, right, before potential sell-off. So if I just get rid of the extend to the right, and we start marking up this, you could call this maybe something like your preliminary supply. Is your preliminary supply. I can never say that word, right? And then what we have is the market break structure to the upside, right, taking out all liquidity that has been accumulated above these equal highs, because we do have a little area of equal highs, as you can see. right? Smart money then takes out all of that liquidity, opens a couple cells, right? The whole point of this is that so they distribute their orders. They're not just going to open a massive £200 million sell here. If they want to have a £200 million position overall, they will open it in chunks: 50 million here, 50 million here, 50 million here, 50 million here. Now they have however big a position they want without crashing the market, and whilst finding the liquidity that they need in order to open those positions. Because sometimes there may not be liquidity, and a lot of the time there may not be liquidity to open a £200 million sell at once. So what they do is they split into maybe 3 or 4 different orders, right? Which can then they can start to accumulate orders or distribute their orders, right? So so the 2 types of Wyckoff are accumulation and distribution, and they're distributing their orders along this little area of consolidation, and then accumulation. That's what they'll do, right? In this area of consolidation, they're accumulating the orders. So that's how Wyckoff works. The next video, which will be coming out today as well, I am going to be posting more because I haven't been posting on here a lot. So I will be posting more on here, just so that we can start to see a bit more growth, because I want to capitalize off this growth that we're having now because of that video that kind of went viral. So I'm going to be posting another video about Wyckoff and how it works, so I'm just going to leave that for then. But basically, you'll see that liquidity has been taken multiple times. So you have equal highs here, liquidity is taken. Then we'll have a market form, equal highs again, liquidity is taken. You can call this something like a spring, right? The market then, all we need to do is wait for the market to break structure. And what do we have here? The market takes out all equal lows through this break structure to the downside. That validifies maybe something like this as an area of supply that you could potentially be entering from, which is exactly where I entered. I don't have screenshots of my actual MetaTrader 4 entry, but I have it on the mentorship group that I will go through later on. But basically, this was my entry, very simple entry. You broke structure, then you get your supply zone, or maybe something like the one that you could have even refined it to if you wanted to. However, that's just a bit extra. The 10 minutes is fine, right? And this is where I got my entry. Very simple setup, and look at the risk to reward. Amazing risk to reward. Stop loss goes there. Where did I target? I'll show you my targets now. Now the thing is, with this type of trade, because we're getting an entry on something like the last point of supply, we're not expecting for the market to come any higher. You can say our stop loss to break even very early. So this is where my take profits went. First of all, let me start with the take profit. They went right here, 1 to 86 risk to reward trade. A beautiful trade. Ended up dropping all the way down for 280 pips, and this was sent out so the people that were in the group chat could have made some really nice money off of this move. And there you go. That was the trade. Very nice setup, very clean setup. 1 to 89 restored, 86 restored, I should say, right? And that's how you do top-down analysis. You start on your higher time frames, you go into something like your daily, you find your supply or demand zone, a supply zone if you're selling, a demand zone if you're buying. In this case, we have a very nice supply zone, so this is our supply zone, right? Then you go into your intraday time frame, such as your 4-hour. Then you see what's happening in your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries off your last minute, the last point of supply on something like the 1 minute. So yeah, that's literally all there is to it. Literally start on your higher time frame, you're refining that on, and I think this was a nice trade that you could have used as an example of how you could have gotten your entry on something like the 1 minute and held it all the way down to equal lows down here and was profitable. Waited for the market to take out those equal lows, right, and then you're good to go, right? So yeah, it's a very simple setup, very clean setup. Hopefully all of the members were happy with their profits. 280 pips, if I just show you how many pips before. 280 pips, I've got 240 pips, there we go. It was a nice setup, everyone was happy with their profits.
Hold on, Carol, hold on.
Yeah, now for the announcement. So I'll be announcing the giveaway on Instagram, on my Instagram story. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, MadFXYT. What I'll do is I'll just do a random comment generator for the video that I got 30,000 views, and then I'll choose the video. I won't choose the video.
Carol.
And then I'll just reply to your comment saying please send me your Instagram or your Telegram, and then I'll get you added to the group. Yeah, that's the giveaway from before, the one that I promised for 1,000 subscribers. And now, because we've had so much growth, I think it wouldn't be fair to all the people that missed out, because the chances were very, very small. 3 out of 3,000 people. So what I want to do now is I want to make sure everyone is still looked after. So I want to give everyone an opportunity to be given 1 call worth of free mentorship. So everyone will be given any higher. You can say our stop loss to break even very early. So this is where my take profits went. First of all, let me start with take profit. They went right here, 1 to 86 risk to reward trade. A beautiful trade. Ended up dropping all the way down for 280 pips, and this was sent out so the people that were in the group chat could have made some really nice money off this move. And there you go. That was the trade. Very nice setup, very clean setup. 1 to 89 restored, 86 restored I should say, right? And that's how you do top-down analysis. You start on your higher time frames, you go into something like your daily, you find your supply or demand zone, a supply zone if you're selling, a demand zone if you're buying. In this case, we have a very nice supply zone, so this is our supply zone, right? Then you go into your intraday time frame, such as your 4-hour. Then you see what's happening on your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries of your last minute, your last point of supply on something like the 1 minute.
So yeah, that's literally all there is to it. Literally start on your high time frame, you'll find that, and I think this was a nice trade that you could have used as an example of how you could have gotten your entry on something like the 1 minute and held it all the way down to equal lows down here and been profitable. Waited for the market to take out those equal lows, right, and then you're good to go. First of all, let me start off with take profit. They went right here, 1 to 86 was the war trade. A beautiful trade. Ended up dropping all the way down for 280 pips, and this was sent out so the people that were in the group chat could have made some really nice money off this move. And there you go. That was the trade. Very nice setup, very clean setup. 1 to 89 restored, 86 restored I should say, right? And that's how you do top-down analysis. You start on your higher time frames, you go into something like your daily, you find your supply or demand zone, a supply zone if you're selling, a demand zone if you're buying. In this case, we have a very nice supply zone, so this is our supply zone, right? Then you go into your intraday time frame, such as your 4-hour. Then you see what's happening on your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries of your last minute, your last point of supply on something like the 1 minute. So yeah, that's literally all there is to it.
So this is our supply zone, a beautiful trade, ended up dropping, right? And this is where I got my entry. Very simple setup, and look at the risk reward, amazing risk reward. Stop loss goes there, where did I target? I'll show you my targets now. Now the thing is, with this type of trade, because we're getting an entry on something like the last point of supply, we're not expecting for the market to come any higher. You can set your stop loss to break even very early. So this is where my take profits went. First of all, let me start. A beautiful trade, ended up dropping all the way down for 280 pips, and this was sent out so the people that were in the group chat could have made some really nice money off this move. And there you go. That was the trade. Very nice setup, very clean setup. 1 to 89 restored, 86 restored I should say, right? And that's how you do top-down analysis. You start on your higher time frames, you go into something like your daily, you find your supply or demand zone, a supply zone if you're selling, a demand zone if you're buying. In this case, we have a very nice supply zone, so this is our supply zone, right? Then you go into your intraday time frame, such as your 4-hour. Then you see what's happening on your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries of your last minute, your last point of supply on something like the 1 minute.
So yeah, that's literally all there is to it. Literally start on your higher time frame, you'll find that, and I think this was a nice trade that you could have used as an example of how you could have gotten your entry on something like the 1 minute and held it all the way down to equal lows down here and been profitable. Waited for the market to take out those equal lows, right, and then you're good to go, right? So yeah, it's a very simple setup, very clean setup. Find your supply or demand happening on your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries of your last minute, your last point of supply on something like the 1 minute. So yeah, that's literally all there is to it. Literally start on your higher time frame, you'll find that, and I think this was a nice trade that you could have used as an example of how you could have gotten your entry on something like the 1 minute and held it all the way down to equal lows down here and been profitable. Waited for the market to take out those equal lows, right, and then you're good to go, right? So yeah, it's a very simple setup, very clean setup. Hopefully all of the members were happy with their profits. 280 pips, if I just show you how many pips we caught. 280 pips, I've put 240 pips there. So this is our supply zone, right? Then you go into your intraday time frame, such as your 4-hour. Then you see what's happening on your intraday time frame, see if there's accumulated liquidity, taking out that liquidity, nice little whack of distribution, get your entries of your last minute, your last point of supply on something like the 1 minute. So yeah, that's literally all there is to it. Literally start on your higher time frame, you'll find that, and I think this was a nice trade that you could have used as an example of how you could have gotten your entry on something like the 1 minute and held it all the way down to equal lows down here and been profitable. Waited for the market to take out those equal lows, right, and then you're good to go, right? So yeah, it's a very simple setup, very clean setup. Hopefully all of the members were happy with their profits. 280 pips, if I just show you how many pips we caught. 280 pips, I've caught 240 pips, there we go. It was a nice setup, everyone was happy with their profits. And yeah, now for the announcements. So I'll be announcing the giveaway winners on Instagram, on my Instagram story. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, MadFXYT. What I'll do is I'll just do a random comment generator for a video that got 30,000 views, and then I'll choose 3. I won't choose 3 people, the random comment generator will choose 3 people. And then I'll just literally reply to your comment saying please send me your Instagram or your Telegram, and then I'll get you added to the group chat. So yeah, that's the giveaway from before, the one that I promised for 1,000 subscribers. Now, because we've had so much growth, I think it wouldn't be fair to all the people, you know, that missed out, because, you know, the chances were very, very small, 3 out of 3,000 people. So what I want to do now is I want to make sure everyone is still looked after. So I want to give everyone an opportunity to be given one call worth of free mentorship. So everyone will be given access to a free call that I'm going to be doing. I'll leave a link in the description for a Zoom link that has a scheduled time that you can join. I haven't decided the time at which we're going to do the Zoom call, but all of the details will be in the link for that Zoom call in the description, so that all of you can come and we can do breakdowns together, forecast a bit, even look at potential scenarios that we could be looking at, and look at even a bit of education if you want to do that. So that's going to be the giveaway that we're doing. I don't want anything in return for that, however, a like and a comment would be very much appreciated. And yeah, that's it really. I thank you all very much for the growth that you've been seeing. We are nearly at 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. You know, my last video was barely at 1,000, so yeah, thank you for the growth. And I'll see you all again today for that whack off video. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be breaking down a trade that I took in USD CAD, a sell that I took in USD CAD the week before last. It was one of my best trades. In fact, it was my second best trade of all time. So I thought I'd just come and do a quick breakdown. In total, we caught about 200 pips, 204 pips to be exact, on our risk was 1 for 35. I used both Wyckoff and Order for this trade, and I went all the way down to 1 minute for my entry, so I was able to achieve a sniper entry. I don't have a screenshot of my personal entry. However, a student that sent the signal, so I didn't even come up with this trade. The student that I'm teaching came up with this trade and sent me the signal, and he took the trade, and you can see the price that he entered at, and I entered alongside him. I just didn't screenshot my trade. However, I did take a screenshot of the market before the setup I'd shown this off to me, so I do have that as proof. However, before I start the analysis, just a quick announcement, an important announcement. For the last 2 weeks, I've been posting signals on a Discord server, and I didn't want to announce it to the YouTube channel at first because there wasn't much proof that the signals were any good. But now after 2 weeks of signals and after 2 weeks of posting signals, I think there's enough evidence that the signals are very good, because literally every single trade that I posted in this signals chat has been profitable. I am selling signals, so if you want to be added to this signals chat, make sure you contact me on either Instagram or Telegram. Both will be the first 2 links in the description. My Instagram is on the screen right now. So if you want to be added to this group chat, you can literally make back the fees are £150. You can literally make back, if you took any of these trades, you would have made that back. So your return on investment is infinite, and it's a small fee, and it's a one-time payment, so it's a complete bargain. I'm not going to budge on the price. If you want to be added, let me know on Instagram or Telegram. You'll pay the fee and I'll get you added immediately. So yeah, now that's been said, let me just close out of that and let me delete everything off this chart. First of all, let me just take this market back to where it was. So here we go. So for USD CAD, I noticed that we had a very clear area of structure that the market broke out of and formed an order block. So we had, I just draw this out, we had this little area of resistance that retail traders are going to be selling at, and then we had the market break through that level of resistance and create a little area of supply, or an order block, or an ICT candle, or whatever you want to call it. This is what I call an order block candle. It's on the 1 hour time frame, so it's huge. We want to be able to refine that, so all we're going to do is we're going to go down to the lower time frames. This order block is valid because it broke structure to the downside. So it is the last bullish candle before a bearish impulse to the downside that broke structure. Therefore, this order block is valid. So I drew that out, and what I did was I went down to the 5-minute time frame, and I looked for a way to refine this order block. However, what I found was this order block was very clean. There was no waffling happening. It didn't go down for a while and then continue going up and then drop off. It was a steady increase followed by a steady decrease. So there was no way I could refine this. So all I did was I drew in the open of that order block candle, the close. Although you never enter off the close, and the 0.5, or roughly 0.5. I then waited for the market to return, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the 1 hour time frame really quick. I'm going to play this market for us. Coming very quickly, so let me just play it candle by candle at this point. And what I found was, so if I just go back here, it tested the 0.5 perfectly. So if I just do this quickly, you see that if you entered off the 0.5, it continues to drop off and you would have got a nice entry. However, I forgot to place my limit order at this point. I forgot to set my alert, and therefore I forgot to set my limit order. That didn't mean I completely abandoned this trade. I watched the market and I dropped down to the 1 minute time frame. Straight down to the 1 minute time frame. And look what I noticed.
if I just continue playing this market on the 1 minute time frame, I notice the market printed us a perfect white distribution schematic. So I'm just going to let this market play, let the market do its thing. You'll start to notice that even while I'm playing this market, we are producing a bit of a consolidation zone, which is a good sign because it's the rally, base, drop, which is what we look for. And during this base part, we look for Wyckoff schematics, and in this case we got a perfect distribution schematic. So let me just play this market, let it do its thing. We're waiting for a breakout to the downside, because then that's when we know the market has shown us where the U-type is, because that's where the break of structure of downside begins for our Wyckoff distribution. And look what we found. We found a perfect break of structure to the downside that broke through these two levels of structure, here, 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 and here. Market broke through that level of structure. Therefore, here is definitely a valid U-type. So if I just mark this out, we would call this a preliminary supply, bias climax, automatic rally, secondary test. I didn't quite like this secondary test because normally what I like is for it to come up and form equal highs or near equal highs to the bias climax, because that accumulates liquidity above that little double top. That will then be liquidated by the up thrust that breaks that structure. But it was still fine. So I call this my secondary test, sign of weakness in phase A, up thrust, and then I call this sign of weakness in phase B, U-type, and then we have this little consolidation zone. So what I did was, let me get rid of these markings really quick. So what I did was, I was waiting to get an entry off my last point of supply. So I call this a little order block, because we have our last bullish pressure before the bearish impulse that broke through this structure and our overall structure. So it's that black cloud line. So this was the last bullish pressure, or significant bullish pressure before that impulse. So I call this the order block that we may potentially see our last point of supply format. The market then plays itself, breaks structure to the downside, and continues going downwards. So if you got an entry off that U-type, you would have made a lot of money. I'm not going to play it on the 1 minute. I'm going to go down up to the 1 hour, and I'm just going to show you, maybe not the 1 hour, let's do the 15 minute. And I'm just going to wait for this market to return, and you see this time, although it was a sniper entry, I placed a limit order and an alert. Even though a limit order was not being placed automatically, I could have placed it if I was alert and I was at the chart when the thing I was looking for had happened. So that's why I suggest anyone do, if you don't trust your limit orders, because maybe sometimes you get such sniper entries that the spread maybe you don't get triggered into your order. Because for example, if at this point the market touches it and goes down to the pip, so it doesn't ever go in drawdown, and spread at this point is 2 pips, you're going to get triggered into that trade. So what you can do is you can set an alert at this point to do something like that. Oh yeah, we're in replay, so we can't really do that. But in a normal market, you'd be able to set an alert at this point, wait for the market when it triggers that alert, be alert at the market, so come to the market and manually place the trade. You could do that. For me, just place the limit order, so I don't have to do that. But if you're worried about that, then you can just go ahead and do that. So what I did was I played this market